Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Play Zelda Classics Randomizer Maxi. I am Nitro6003, and in this part, we're going to do levels 3-3 and 3-4. Probably won't go past that, just because time will probably not be on our side, and these are definitely two longer levels, especially 3-3, 3-4 rather. Definitely a longer level. So we're probably going to stop there, and then in the next part we'll do 3-5, and then after that we'll probably do 4-1 in the next part. But again, I'll let you know as we get closer. Might be a good time to also do some exploration or something. I don't know. Once you get the compass, grab this key here. There is only one more sword upgrade in this quest, as it was told you earlier. There is no gold sword and there is no gold ring. That being said, there are likes here, so you got to be real careful. And again, it should be noted that it's pretty nice when you know, you come into this place here with the magical sword, of course, with the fires, and they don't break up in one shot. So again, grab your keys and continue on. And this room could be a little bit of a pain, especially with the whiz robes. But again, I don't see you having too much trouble here, so just continue on. This next room is a pain because there are regular likes, and they eat your shield, and I have to tell you that it is not pleasant, it is not nice, and it is what it is. Alright, so once you grab the map, you're going to want to continue going to the right. Now, there are a couple of things that you could be aware of going into this place. You notice that staircase, that is there in case you do not have the ladder. Hello. See, that's where we need clocks. We don't need clocks in rooms without whiz robes. I just think that they should. And I'm just showing this off just in case you don't have the stepladder the way that you kind of should be doing. Oh, hello. Did not even see him. So anyway, so if you go into these stairs here, you do need to do this, by the way. You need to get this key, which is very meanly put in a staircase like that. But you're actually placed here. So, you do want to walk through the wall. This is a one-way wall. Speaking of which, more likes. You better use the likes because they are not going to give you... They're going to give you trouble. As we grab the hammer scroll. So that's nice. Haven't really used the hammer much. Haven't really had to, you know, need to use it yet. But again, unfortunately, that is a one-way wall. So you kind of have to go, oh, hello, see? This is where the game should be giving me lots of clocks, because there's whiz robes here, and we don't like whiz robes. Anyway, you can do what you like here. You should have one item by this point here. And then just continue back here. And again, there's more chances for refills for you if you need it, especially if you have the magical sword. So now we're going to go all the way back across, and unfortunately by now there really isn't an easy way for you to go backwards here. But I'll take the clock. And just continue on. And again, you're going to find most of the enemies have respawned by now. Again, so you just got to be aware of that. And you don't really need to kill these likes that are in the way. But again, what I'm just trying to avoid them eating my shield, which is a no-no in my opinion. But yeah, if you don't have the step ladder, that's how you get across. And again, just continue on in your ways. And a simple Patra. Oh, clock against Patras. That's again a weird thing for me. Not used to seeing that kind of stuff. Anyway, so the whiz robes will get harder, I promise. You're gonna see the hard ones. You're gonna see the wind robes and the fire robes and all those other ones. And you do need to come in here. And I think this is the first level with a dig dodger. And you do need the key. So we're gonna get our trusty whistle out. Now you cannot go to the boss yet. You do not have the boss key. But there is a Goma here. Yeah, so they weren't not just one boss. You have two bosses here in this level. And this is not where you, by the way, get the boss key. It is not in this room. But I want to kill this Goma because he only gives you 5 rupees. He's not even the boss of this place. You do need to bomb to the left. And then you're going to come into the first of a couple of dark rooms here. And you're going to see red likes. And you're going to see evil things like a block you cannot push. And these likes, if I remember correctly, which I'm not going to try to find out, they eat your health. So this is where you're going to find your boss key. So not yet. Can you get that? And these guys, I didn't see what he ate. Probably my money. Sounded like money to me. Didn't eat my magic, which would actually make a lot of sense because they're blue. But there's your key to get the boss key. But you want to keep on going. You want to keep going. Come here. Alright, so you want to just continue going all the way as far as you can. And that's where you're going to find your item. Alright, you want to keep going to the right, to the left rather, into this fun room full of whiz robes. Not nerfed in any way. Hello, clock. And a bomb expansion. So now I can pick up more super bombs. They are 2 to 1. So essentially 2 per bomb bag, essentially. I believe is how it is. So now that I believe now I can hold 8 super bombs. But I can't pick up that money. And I already have the key that I need for the next room. And hopefully it should not be too long, and the enemy should not have respawned by the time you come back. And this is where the boss key is hidden. And again, these levels are going to get longer and longer, and at some point We're probably going to be doing no more than one. We're going to try to do 2 per part as long as we can. Oops. But we will see how long we're able to do that for. But at some point, like I said, at some point we're going to have no choice. And we're going to have to do only 1 per video. But again, we'll wait as long as possible for that. And here we go, Dig Dodger. The first one of the quest. And he's not an easy one either. And oh, hello. Killed him before everything was finished. Money bag and another hurt piece. And that is the 4 items in the map completion. And now we go back to Laurel for our next level. Actually, yeah, I don't have anywhere to. I need to spend some money, so let's do that first. Because, well, why not? And then we will go to Laurel and finish 3, 4. And don't want to give away what the next quest is going to be, but I kind of have decided what it's going to be. We would like your input, folks, on what you guys would want to see. If there's quests that you want, please let us know as soon as possible so that we can get them out as to you. So yeah, so it's 8 that I can hold now. I believe I can hold 8 now. Or now I can hold, well, yeah, I think I'm kind of out of rupees anyway, so we're going to stop there. Did a good job emptying the wallet. Now I have plenty of room for more money in the next level. And I think this kind of is one of those ones that in the original Legend of Zelda, the original quest that he did where this was the next level, it was redunculous to see what was put in here, the level of wizrobes that were put in and stuff like that. This level was not easy. So you want to go now, these are places that you could very easily have died, but again, now that you are far better off offensively, I don't think you should have a problem at this point. In fact, this is the point where if you want to start killing the enemies again, if you want them to respawn, if you want more money, whatever the case may be, now certainly is a good time to do that. We only have 1 Triforce piece, believe it or not, at this point. So we are going to go into this part of the level first. And you need to have the raft. And I believe this is where the raft was in the Legend of Zelda that he developed this for. And I only wish I could have played those quests for you guys because they were fun. The one with Mirror Hyrule. Yeah, those were the good old days. And I believe, like I said, I know they're far more balanced now, but it is what it is. And yes, there's another Dig Dodger here. The best way to handle Dig Dodgers is to use Super Bombs, but I don't really need to at this point. And this is the easiest way for you to get the boss key and the first item in here. So you want to make sure, and yeah, as you can see, the enemies in this place start to get harder, which shouldn't surprise you. Alright, so obviously you probably think there's got to be something here. There is, and this is, as I said, where you want to find the boss key. And there is 2 entrances to this place. You want to find both of them. Again, if you don't have the raft, you can do the other part. And I suppose the raft could be in the other part, which would be really mean, I think. But here's where you're going to find more stuff. Alright, so you're going to continue on down here into this room with more Gorias, and always have an enemy bait on you. You never know when you're going to run into Mr. Grumble Grumble. As long as once you use it, you should put it right back in your thing. And there is the Iron Glove. So that is the last glove upgrade, and that is the first of the 4 items in this level. And like I said, next part we'll do 3, 5, and probably 4, 1 as well. We should be able to get those 2 levels done in the next part as we start the level 4s. But we're done with that part of level. Oops. So this is where you're going to find the other entrance to the level. This is where you're going to find the other entrance to it, just in case you were wondering. Drawing a map of this place probably is a good idea. Or you can use your lens if you'd like. The lens is not the most friendly of items, unfortunately. It just takes a lot of magic to use, and so there you go. All right, so you basically are going to start off by going to the left and to the right in order to get the key, which is actually in this room. Alright, so now again, it's a matter of finding all the keys. And again, you probably are going to want to use your lens in this place. But unless, like I said, if you draw on a map of it, it's obvious. It's the same map as it was before. Just the enemies have changed from the original what it was. And again, anytime you can check first, ask questions later, probably a better idea. I believe this room had blue wizards in it originally. Blue or orange. Pretty sure. If you want to see those quests done, I believe Melee Wizard and Pixcalibur have both done them. But, and I know they're not available, and unless somebody has the quest files available and wants to share them with me, there really isn't much I can do as far as that's concerned. Alright, so that's really going to be the first half. And I believe this room, I think, in the original quest, if memory serves correct, you use the whistle in this room to get to the item, which was here. But I think with the randomizer, they took that out. Alright, well, now that you have the key, you can move on to the other direction. And another dig dodger. Finally, the yellow or orange kind. Alright, so nothing in here. Just continue moving on to the left. I don't think I've ever gotten this many clocks in this playthrough, so I'm a little, it's a little weird. And I believe there is only money in here, but again, if you ever have a thought, always check, just to make sure. Yeah, I think I'm like almost getting them in every room. And I promise I have not made any changes. I would never do that to anybody else's quest. I know you can. I know he has set it up that if you want to see how it was done or whatever the case may be, like it's all open, but I don't know if it's just luck or whatever. I'll take it, of course. Now, I do want to show this off before going into the boss key door. I want to show off some other things, like some of these staircases, just because now you cannot kill this Aquamentus without a super bomb. So just as a FYI, you cannot hurt that Aquamentus without the super bomb. And I know that there's also, that is the boss door. And I'm just showing off some of the other parts of this level. And then again, you want to just continue following these paths here so you can, again, see the manhandle that's here. And this is where you're going to get your map. And again, we're just... And I believe this is vulnerable. Yep. We'll get back to that in just a moment. You can always push blocks if you want, but, you know, again, if you see something obvious, you know, obviously. Anyway, so you're gonna want to take a look at this room and remember some of the original. When a statue shoots you, not hello, silver arrow. Well, now I can kill Ganon for whatever that's worth. Now I can officially kill him. And when it's time for us to do the level 9s, whenever that may be, a bunch of parts from now, I am going to decide how we're going to do the round. I'm wondering if rolling dice might be, So yeah, so there were items added into Randomizer Maxi specifically for the randomizer aspect of it. And I am short a key. Oh, that's the boss key. Derp. And that should pretty much be... So now if you go up, you'll find these stairs from earlier. But you do want to take a look into this room here. Not this room. I know there's a way, and I will show it off in a moment, because this is going to be a Leok. Remember, yep, serves correct. Oh boy. Probably not good to tank it with a little health. Hello, fairy. Okay, so there is a room above me, and I'm going to get to it from the other side. I forgot about it. And there is the pearl. So I missed one room. I'm going to go back and grab that really fast, and then we'll call it a day. I believe it is from this side of it anyway. And I believe I missed one bomb wall. It's either this side or that other side. I know that's being very specific. I believe oh, it's then the other side. Well, it must be the other side. And I do want to show it off. I think it's the one thing I forgot to mark on my map was which of the walls is bombable. I mean, this is the wall that you have to go through, but I'm believing it's the other end of things. The one that's right below this room, I believe, is where it is, the bomb wall. Oh, and I just never went through it. I think I stared at it the whole time and forgot that I could just go this way. Luckily for me, and luckily for me, my sanity, I believe there's more money in here. Yeah. Alright, so that'll do it for this level. That is map completion 100%. I think, yeah, I just stared at that door and forgot all about it. Luckily, there was no key in there. And I didn't have it on my map, and I don't know why that is. Alright, so we're going to get to the end here. And we're going to use our flute to magically take us away from here. And this has been a little bit longer than I would have liked, but that's okay. We are going to go to Laurel and save and quit there, and I believe whichever overworld you save and quit in, you stay in. And if that's not the case, then you will find me back in Mini Rule when we start our next video. Anyway, probably right here. Join me next time as we continue on in Let's Play Zelda Classics Randomizer Maxi. I am Nitro603. See you guys all next time.